So it's a reasonably warm, half cloudy, half sunny day today in the garden, and I thought I'd just give you a little walk around, see what's going on. Got a few tasks I need to do. Well, a few, not a lot. But yeah. So, I've got my rhododendron. It's all looking nice, like it's budding up. Ready to put on a show in a couple of months' time. I've got some lasagna pots. Well, there's a lasagna pot with some tulips and daffodils and crocus, I believe, in there. Another lasagna pot just there. Cold frame. Some cuttings that I took last year. All look like they're doing okay. In fact, some of them haven't even dropped their leaves, which is unusual because it's been quite cold actually at points over the last couple of months. I guess the cold frame does its job. So you've got some fuchsias in there, some hebes, all kinds of random stuff. I've forgotten half the cuttings I've taken, to be honest. Crocuses coming up. First time I've grown crocuses, but they look lovely. Camellias starting to flower. Not entirely sure what that plant is, to be honest with you, but if someone could tell me, that would be grand. Lots of things need cutting back. Lots of penstemon that need to be trimmed back in the early spring. More daffodils that I planted in the lawn back in October, so they're looking nice. This little pot here with some nemesias in that I think this is 3 years old, and they just keep coming back year on year. So they're quite hardy actually. Quite pleased with those. Some roses there looking a bit sorry for themselves. I'm going to probably cut them back in the next week or two, as it's late winter now. Another pot of crocuses and assorted bulbs. My prize rhododendron. A weeping willow. Got some buds on it now, which is nice. All kinds of stuff on the table there. Fatsia. My mum gave me a couple of cuttings of that, and they've done really well actually. Hardy as you like. My big Acer is looking very sorry for itself. And the thing that's alarming me about my Acer is that I can't really see any leaf buds on it. It had a hard year last year with the wind and rain early season, and then the scorching sunshine. I think it might be a goner. Well, the main task for me today is going to be planting up this Bleeding Heart and Peony that I got from a supermarket. What attracted me most to them is the Bleeding Heart, to be honest with you, because I've got quite a few Bleeding Hearts, and I normally buy them at the garden centre, and you're looking at sort of £12–13 at a garden centre for a Bleeding Heart. But these ones, it's 2 for £5, so why not? So you're looking at like £2.50 a plant really. So I've never tried growing one boxed like this, so yeah, we'll see how we're going to get on with those. Never grown a peony either, although they do look really nice. I'm not sure if you can grow them in a pot, but we're going to give it a go anyway. So with the Bleeding Heart, it's comes in a package like that, and the instructions say plant pointed side up, 2 centimeters below the soil surface. So alright, we'll try that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pot with some old compost in. I'm going to shovel some of it out and mix in some fresh compost, because I don't really want to throw out the entire pot's worth, because that's quite a lot, and see how we get on. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like, and you can see sort of the growing tip here is starting to grow, so I'm assuming pop that just under the soil surface and we should be good. Okay, so found another pot in the garden. It'll probably be about the right size, I reckon. I used it for a chilli last year, and as you can see the chilli plant's completely dead, so I'm going to take that out and pot the peony in there. That's the peony tuber. It's said to plant pointing up, so I'm assuming this is up. So yeah, I'll pop that in. Okay, so they're all watered in now. So yeah, hopefully in a couple of months' time they'll be looking nice and colourful, and I shall show you all. Okay, so that was where I was going to end the video, but I've just checked on my chilli plants, and I've got to be honest, these padron chilies that are growing here, and one or two of the Peruvian lemon drop chilies are probably outgrowing their cells now, so I'm going to be potting them into little pots like that with some fresh compost to grow on by the window. So my padron chilies are potted up, my Peruvian lemon drop are potted up. I've got probably 10 ring of fire chilies, actually that's an anti-rhino, but 9 or 10 of these ring of fire chilies still left in the tray there. They're not really big enough to pot on yet, I don't think. But I've also got this other side which has begonias in. So I'm going to pop this tray back under the light upstairs, water those in, and then I'm all done. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.